Hello everybody, Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, for this late evening, I have for you a fun build video that I'll be doing right here for you. So far I'm getting pretty well enthused on Japanese aircraft. And so I got to think a while ago, I like to build a Zero right now. The Betty should be done by tomorrow. I'll have the final reveal this Saturday. I got behind a couple days on the Betty because I've been working on this. This is a paper model, scale 133 by Ahoy ModelWrights. And they're a Polish company, card model company, and they produce a lot of fine paper kits of all nationalities. Very beautiful company, and their kits are pretty straightforward. And so I've been building this for a while, and I've got other ones too. I've been working on it. Right now, guys, I'm here, there, everywhere. You name it, I'm there. Been there and done that. I'm going right back on it again. I got to catch up on the Victory. And so far, everybody's builds on the Victory. I'm ahead of everybody. Still am ahead of everybody on the Victory, construction-wise. And a lot of Jim Stein, he's doing a great job on his. He's doing a lot more on his than I did on mine because he got a lot of photo wedge parts. He got to make a lot of preparation so the photo wedge parts will fit well. And he's doing a very swell, beautiful job on it. And Alex, Alex Models, he's working on his too. And matter of fact, I think he's getting everything all prepared, ready before he starts putting it together. And he's like me, he's on other things too. We all are. So anyway, this is the Zero over here. I'll show what else I got going on for you too. This is the 133 scale Jap Zero, A6M2, Japanese Zero, Mitsubishi. Got the wheel wells and everything like that when I put the undercarriage on there and stuff. You got a nice belly tank bits on there too. I gotta construct that, make that look nice. And it's a good model, guys. So here it is, what comes out of right here. This is the company that makes it. All these card kits come in magazine form. On this, I got the cockpit I gotta make and everything. And I've got the undercarriage I gotta make. I gotta make the cowling on the engine itself and the propeller and the belly tank. And I'm gonna take my airbrush a little bit and I think I'll use some pastels instead to help the airbrush. I'll take the pastels and work some pastels in there and give it a little bit of weathering. Just give it a little spice. It's got a full interior in there. I think about 41 parts in there. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. Joystick there. Got the seats and everything inside there. I should have the thing done in a couple of days. Okay. So I'm building this too. Because when I get done with the Betty bomber, I should have the final reveal. I should have it by this Saturday. I got behind on the final reveal on the Betty bomber because I've been working on this. And so far I've been working on this thing about 3 days straight now. And card models, they go together not too fast. Some go together real quick, but you got to take your time on everything, especially joining the fuselage half. You got these formers on there; they're a very exact mirror image. You got to make sure they're all sanded real well. Everything is concise, so everything, the joining of the fuselage is nice and smooth. One thing about building a card model, especially the airplanes, they build pretty much quite similar like that of the real ones. For the real ones, they got segments of the fuselage. As they join them together, they lock them in from the inside, and they just go onward until the fuselage is complete as the structure as is. Okay, I'm going to put the 0 over here. Let's show you this little Frankie D's got going on here. Yeah, we'll put this down here. I'm working on this 1/72 scale Hasegawa G3M now. Comes with a full cockpit interior, everything, but no figures, no guys. Because I was hoping it had some figures to it, so I can be able to add to them, and the Panzerman Bill of Panzerman's Bunker will get a great kick out of that because he loves his figures, and I love them too. Tomorrow we're going to sand this nail down. Not too much filler, just here and there. This is an old kit. I presume this is probably an 80s kit. That's my wild guess. I can tell it's pretty ancient to oppose what's out there today. And I can tell by looking at the kits, this thing's a pretty old kit. So it's been around for a while. I guess 1980s. But back in the 1980s, this was a Cadillac kit at the time. Everybody loved to have one of these back then, which they did. I never did because I never bought too many Japanese airplanes. But, you know, you get used to them. I mean, you look at them, you can tell these Japanese are very, very great, well, great copiers. I mean, now, for example, you look at this nail bomber. It looks like a crossbreed between a B-25 and, in my eyes, fellas, in my eyes, this looks like a crossbreed between a B-25 and a Messerschmitt 110. Oh, so a Stuka too. Look at these ailerons on there. Exactly the same thing that the Germans use on the Stuka. So this is going together quite nicely. It'll probably take me a couple hours for me to go ahead and be able to do the masking on the transparencies and such. I got that going. Let this thing dry tomorrow and sand it down and prime it. That's number 2. Number 3, I think I showed this for a video 4 on the on the Betty Bomber did. Video 3 or 2, what it was. This little Hasegawa 1/32 scale F4B shipboard fighter naval biplane. This is one of Boeing's first biplanes they did. The cousin of this is the P6E, which the Army Air Corps used. I got that kit too. I bought this kit back in 1971. I'm just now building it. Comes with a good interior in there. I got to add some seat belts using masking tape and add up in there. It's pretty well detailed. And for the time, this thing was a Cadillac kit. Today, it still is an excellent kit. So I got that going. This thing's ready to be primed. And the beauty of it is, well, I got to do some more sanding in here too. Well, I had that done. I already drilled out the rigging holes here already. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll let this dog out. Every time you make a video, you got to go out. Go out. Stay outside for a while. Bad timing. Excuse me, fellas. Back. Yeah, anyway, I got the holes drilled out. I'm not going to add no monofilament, no sprue, no thread. It's going to be stainless steel wire. I already drilled out all these holes here for the flying wires. So they'll slip right in there. I got a special method to my madness how to get this thing done. Anyway, I thought I had that sanded. It's got to be primed. I see some areas need to be refilled again. So before this thing gets primed, I'm going to make sure it's all sanded down good. And give it a bath. Give it a prime job. Okay, that's number 2. It's on the bench. This thing's very easy. I like these cabin struts right here. They fit in these slots right here and they fit perfect. Just like a real one. No fuss, no muss. Thank you, Asagawa. Okay, lastly, I'm working on this. This is the Trumpeter 148 scale Grumman SA16A albatross. I've been working on this. So far the interior is almost done. I got to add seat belts to the seats right there. It took about 3-4 days for me to paint this whole interior. I did some research. Before I close up this fuselage, I'm going to take some chromate green, which I have right here. I'm going to dry brush some areas inside there. Because on the real interiors of these things, they're gray like this was. But you can still see a little bit of hint of zinc chromate because the gray paint is more or less kind of fading off or wearing off. So there's going to be a few hints of that in there. Just give it a little spice. Incidentally, this is not glued into the fuselage. It's all snapped in. So everything can be taken apart. This is a nice kit. I built one on YouTube before, on one of the later videos. It has the Korean War markings on it, natural aluminum finish. It's hanging right above me over here. This one here is going to be the Navy version. It's going to be all dark sea blue and white. These albatrosses, one hell of an airplane. When I was stationed in the Philippine Islands, where actually my father was, I was a kid back then. He summons his family to go to the Philippines. We were stationed in Sangley Point at Cavite. And they had a seaplane base out there. I've never seen a lot of albatrosses out there. That's back in 1950, 55, 56. I was pretty much a teenager back then, 14, 15 years old back then. But I've never seen him. And been aboard and everything. Had a blast. Okay, in the aviation department, that's all I got going. I got the Betty. I'll have the final reveal for the Betty. I'll have that for you this Saturday. It'll be best that way. That way I can get caught up to the zero right here. Because that Betty, it's almost done. All we got to do is just paint the props. So as long as I airbrush them all aluminum. I thought they'd be all red-brown, but they weren't. The four-bladed props were. So this is probably a later model of the Betty. And there's different versions of them. So I did some research on the cigar, the chicata. That's what the Japanese call it, cigar. And we call it the Betty. Well, I call it the cigar. Before I light the fuse on the cigar, it's a non-explosive type. I'm going to add the props, paint the same. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the transparencies inside the nose. I'm going to add the guns port that goes in there. There's a gun that fits through the bombardier's transparency. It fits through a socket right through there. Actually, it has a ball on like that. It swivels. So swivel now, that's what I meant to say. I elected to go ahead and use the pre-painted transparencies that they give you in the kit. They give you two of them. They give you the painted type, the one that painted by them, and the other one say, what the hell, you don't like our paint job? Here, see if you can do better. And a lot of models I've seen elected to go ahead and use the ones without the painting on it. That way they'd be able to, you know, give them something to do, which is good. Me, I'm getting old. I want the easy way out. Just getting lazy, guys. That's what it is. What the hell? It looks so nice. They painted it up for you. That saves me a headache. So in actuality, I probably got about a good 1 to 2 hours of work on this thing, and it's finished. I'm gonna hang her up there. I'm gonna have the zero flying right next to her for protection. And so I'll be working. So I got a lot of stuff coming your way. I got the nail coming, guys. I got the albatross coming your way. I got the F4B coming your way, and I'll be working on the Victory, and got the Victory coming for you. And card models on the ships. I got the Wilhelmshaven Turpits. I got to finish that up. I probably got maybe about a good three days on that. That's all finished. So I'm working on it, guys. And so I'm pretty happy. Everything I can do here, I can do in my house. Okay, that's about all it's going for you. So this is video 1 from a paper model, 1/33 scale by Ahoy ModelWrights and A6M. And so I'm probably building a Japanese collection for a while. So that'll be it for it, and it for me. Okay, guys, make mama happy. Always take care of the woman in the house. Take care of the little ones. Take care of yourself. Spend wisely. When you drive, stay focused. When you're out, put your mask on. Keep the flippers nice and washed and clean. Santo. And be aware of your surroundings. And watch your step, and Lord will be with us and get things taken care of. A lot of things are really crazy nowadays in this world. It's getting crazy. But with prayer and God, you know, we'll pull through this, guys. This world has seen worse than this before. This ain't nothing. So we'll still be here building models and let them play amongst themselves. Okay, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Model signing off. So stay posted for this Saturday. I have for you the final reveal for the Tamiya 148 scale Mitsubishi G4M Betty bomber, Admiral Yamamoto's transport, and I'll probably have some live action coming your way too, maybe on the Nell. So stay posted for that. Okay, time for me to sign off, fellas. And you guys take care of yourself, and God love you guys. And you take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you on the next video. And like Stu Avery says, the Stu's models, get crazy and build away. Frankie Day Model signing off. Catch you guys on the next video. Bye, boys.